Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Carolina Panthers. And this carries into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
And 6 at the 22-yard line.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. Call it a gain of 5. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but he got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going to the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Open man is Antonio Gandy Golden. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. 4 yards on the pickup. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. McCaffrey. And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
Christian McCaffrey on the carry.
4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
35-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position. It's actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. But he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. And that will be incomplete.
So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
C.J. Henderson.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Here's Thomas. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going, that's exactly what you're looking for.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
A gain of
15 yards on the play, first down.
Jaguar first down.
Jackson from the shotgun. And he will find his man on the outside.
Jackson's
and he's
pass.
taken down, but
Complete.
able to slip
Number
across the
87.
35.
A gain of
11 more
on the
yards
play.
that go around. A first down as well.
Jaguars.
They run here with Jason Huntley. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Number 27.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully.
A
You pick up
gain of
4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Complete to number 88.
From their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it?
First down,
Force a punt
Jacksonville.
on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that. Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. The big man, P.J. Hall, had the path to the QB there. Yeah, they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson, and this one into the hands of D.J. Chark. And hold everything here because D.J. Chark, after that last play, went down, and he's yet to get up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick.
so. It's 3rd and long, and you know this is going to be a pass. So defensively, they're bringing an extra defensive back and just blanking the field. And this is an ill-advised throw right here as it winds up being picked off easily.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. This is McCaffrey. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about. Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Jackson finding his safety valve here. That's complete. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And it's 3rd.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Jags picking up the first down there. A gain of 12.
A gain of 12. And a Jaguar first down.
Now it's Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. to throw again. Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 25-yard line.
A gain of 18.
They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs. Jackson on first down. This will be caught inside the 10. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
First and goal.
That one goes for 24 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Jackson's going to keep it. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Jason Huntley, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars.
Makes the score Jaguars 7, Panthers 0. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line.
For a Carolina
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Trying to lay one up deep. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. K'Lavon Chaisson make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Out of the gun now on third down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
The ball carried
5
by
yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. He decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady game.
Jackson now. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And now nothing but green ahead of him.
You don't want nothing. Get some.
He takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers.
Joey Slide.
And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Catch made at the 25-yard line. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that pretty much tells the tale of the game.
On the carry.
And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you got to take care of the football in order to win it.
It's a gain of 9.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that's complete to Gandy Golden. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll take this one down to the 36. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout.
1st and 10
as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Their field goal, a 46-yard attempt.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board. Well done.
The 25-yard line. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
DJ Chark, the intended target. And it's second down.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's the end of the
Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Their own 17-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line.
Brought down.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he takes a shot on the release, so this will be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's obviously a lot of game plans in today's NFL.
Madden.
Early, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the
CD
heat,
and
if he
NBA.
out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
This is brought in at the 21. It's a 57-yard punt, 14 on the return. And the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. They'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
They'll take over
just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From just shy of midfield, Jackson, that one complete. He finds Shark. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 51 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
To number 87.
From 4 yards out. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front. An out route there for the score. A quick out route there for the score.
Yeah, you're not really surveying the defense on this one. You're just counting on timing, making this play happen. 1-2, ball's out of his hands. Knows where he's going, just puts it to the outside. Touchdown.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
The pass.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about it.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Josh Allen able to record his 5th sack of the season.
So one quick easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Flushed out right. And this is going to be incomplete. But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Jackson's
and he'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
A gain of
11 yards there. First down.
First down, Jacksonville.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Yeah, he's going to get this deep on a Carolina side of the field. That one good for 37 yards.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all.
Full pack go.
You run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Complete to number 87.
Between the last two plays, they moved it over half the length of the football field.
5-yard line.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
A gain of 3 brings up second
On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And the avenue collapsed for him as he's going to be held up short of the goal line.
Stop short of the goal
held
line.
again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal. And did he break the plane? Yes, he did. Touchdown.
Jacksonville.
A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Circle that drive, because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give him a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes, because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Now a hit and a loose football.
Fumbled on the play. Recovered by the kicking team.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4. On 2nd and 9, Jackson. He's going to find his tight end Boyle.
Jackson's pass.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he connects with Ebron. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Eric Ebron.
Eric Ebron.
Jacksonville.
His first touchdown of the year. And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. A good pickup there at 22.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post-route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. Shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
The tackle made back at the 44-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Jaguar pressure and Jaguar sack. K'Lavon Chaisson. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here in the turnover on downs. Jackson now off the bootleg. That's into the hands of the tight end Boyle. And he's going to be taken down right at the line.
To Nick Boyle.
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 44
play action now. Jackson is going to fire one deep over the middle. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
At the 49-yard throw. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Oh, wide open, complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. They were
Josh
still
Lambo
throwing with a
lining up
comfortable
for the
lead here
point
late,
after.
and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that
The
went into
kick
this
is
one ahead
good.
of time, that maybe they're seeking
Makes
some
the score
revenge, or
Jaguars
they just don't
35.
like them? But the other thing that
Panthers
always hits
10.
me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. And all the way down to the 29. A great run, but, you know, this is probably where the offensive coordinator is saying, geez, we could have used a couple of these earlier in the game.
Hey, he's probably telling the head coach, well, talk to the run game coordinator about that. I just call the plays. We should have had this going right from the beginning.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Jackson. Throwing right, and that's complete.
Jackson's pass.
Down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 9.
Give him 9 there on the first down
Second and a
completion.
yard at the 45-yard line.
Now the second down throw on target.
Jackson's
The Jaguars
pass
going to go ahead and use their
complete to
first
number 88.
timeout as they'll head to
It's
the
a gain of
sideline and talk
17
over
yards.
what to do next.
First
Not
down,
totally home
Jaguars.
free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And he finds a man on the crossing route.
Jackson's
Now the
pass
Jags will use the second of their
complete to number
timeouts
87.
as he'll get a chance
It's a
to
gain of
talk it
20.
over after picking up the first down.
Jacksonville.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown.
To
And the
number
blowout
87.
continues.
Touchdown,
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone, and you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out, and I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep.
What that mean?
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's taken at the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First
and
down.
10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 41-yard
Oh,
line.
look at that, a diving catch.
That's good.
7 yards there and a first down. Back to throw again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him, and after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
He's going to let it fly. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's third down.
And 10 yards.
This
to go.
defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
DJ Moore. Results in a 4th down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that will force a turnover on downs.
54. Mike 54.
They go play action with Jackson. He's got his man on the crossing route. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. Mike's 5'4". Mike's 5'4". Mike's 5'4". I'm not 19. Come 19. Hurt. 54 Mike. I'm trying to collect. 54.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over.
Score, Jaguars,
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they close.